Welcome into our quarterfinal recap edition of Sports Extra. I'm Jake Siegel. Today, 3 area high school football teams were fighting for the right to keep its championship dreams alive. We kick off our playoff coverage with the Nashville Hornets. Nashville was home, but Pena was ready for this big quarterfinal showdown. We start in the first quarter. Nashville on the move, and Connor Gladson caps off a long drive with this 5-yard touchdown run to put the Hornets on top 7-0. More from Gladson in a moment. Pena would answer on their next drive. Monte Weddle plows his way in for 6 points. This evens up the score at 7. Second quarter now. Nashville's Colton Geiserke going to go for the home run ball, and Isaac Turner gives Nashville the lead once again. The Hornets miss the PAT. They lead 13-7. Still in the second quarter, Connor Gladson again. We've heard this name twice now. This time he makes it look easy, fighting off defenders and walks into the end zone for the score. His second of the day. Hornets ahead 19-7. Nashville led Pena 26-7 at the half, and that was more than enough as Nashville wins the 2A quarterfinals with ease, 43-19 the final.
A great feeling. I mean, so much stress and work goes into it, and you never know how it's going to go. Wherever we're playing, if it's going to be at Mater Day, that's going to be a crazy atmosphere there. Obviously, they've been a long-time rival of ours, but I'd love to be back at Hornet Field, too, playing in front of these home fans.
So a massive win for Nashville. They survive and advance. They are now out to the semifinals. 1 week from today, we'll tell you who they're going to face in just a little bit. The most highly anticipated playoff game involving our area teams was unbeaten Benton visiting unbeaten Mount Carmel. Both teams know each other very well. They spent the summer doing 7-on-7s together. Now they face off in the trip to the 3A state semifinals on the line. It's the battle of the unbeatens, and as you can imagine, all the crowd and all the teams fired up for this one. First quarter, Benton quarterback Keegan Glover on the move right here. He throws the ball across the field, and it lands into the hands of Isaiah Ward. He's in the end zone for the score. Benton on the board first. Mount Carmel would reply. Check it out, the touch and go right here. Zeke Hodro looking more like Zeke Elliott down there. He goes down the sideline untouched for the score. Mount Carmel would trail 7-6. The Golden Aces run game would be the story of this game. Quarterback Blaine Sisson with the keeper. He finds the lane, and he's in for the score right there. Tack on another touchdown for Mount Carmel. Last minute of the half, down by 7. Benton back on the board. It's Glover who finds Reem Bumgart, but that's all Benton would be able to do. They fall to Mount Carmel, 30-14, the final.
A group of seniors that was I met as 8th graders my first day on the job, and I told them one of our first days of weightlifting, you guys are going to be really good someday. You got to believe in yourselves and believe in that. Hats off to them. They're very well coached, and they're big and physical, and they did the one thing that nobody's really been able to do to us all year, and that's run the ball right at us.
Finally in 5A, 10-1 Marion made a 4-hour bus ride to Kankakee to play the unbeaten K's. It was a game that featured a little bit of everything, and it finished in a shootout, with the difference being just 6 points in this one. Our own Danny Valle was at this game and joins us now with a full recap.
A heartbreaking end to Marion's season. The first quarterfinal match for them in 14 years ends in a 44-38 loss to the hometown Kankakee K's. Marion fans made the 4-hour trip north for the first ever meeting between the Wildcats and K's. Let's go to the second quarter. Marion up 14-7. Evan Noli up, finding his favorite target, Benson Newsom. 66-yard catch and run to the house. That puts the Wildcats up 22-7. Momentum, though, it would change on this play. An offsides call on Marion on 4th and inches gives the K's new life, a new set of downs. A couple of plays later, the K's cash in. 9-yard scamper from Demir Turner makes it 22-14. Ensuing drive, the K's defense all over Noli. They get the sack and the strip. Fumble recovered deep inside Wildcat territory. That would set up the very next score. It's Quan McElroy making this amazing diving catch. It's 22-21. The K's catching up. Marion's next drive. Noli. He's going to find Newsom again, who makes the grab. Looks like he's going to go all the way, but he's tripped. The K's get the flag. Great field position for Marion, but the K's defense, they had other plans. Pressure coming to Noli. He's sacked again, and once again the ball pops out, and again Kankakee recovers. 2 big plays later, it's Pierre Allen with the score. The K's scoring 21 unanswered to take a 28-22 lead at recess. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Marion down 36-30 until quarterback Brody Larson gets to the end zone again. 3 touchdowns for him on the night. But with 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining, Anthony Willis, the quarterback keeper, goes to the end zone, finds it. That gives Kankakee the late lead. 45 seconds left. Marion looking to stun the K's, but the ball is intercepted. That seals the deal. It ends the Wildcats season 44-38.
They feed off momentum. We knew that coming in, and if we could have kept that run of theirs from happening, it might have been a different ball game. But like I said, that's what they do, and they've done it all year, and they're really good at it, and they're a great football team. So just sometimes the ball games turn on a play here or there, and they use that momentum to their advantage.
A heartbreaking loss indeed for the Marion Wildcats. We want to congratulate them on an excellent season and wish them good luck for next year. Meanwhile, the Kankakee K's, they're moving on to the Final Four in Class 5A, where they'll play Morton. And now the Wildcats will look forward to basketball season. Here in Kankakee, Danny Valle, News 3 Sports.
Thanks, Danny. It was quite a game. It featured a ton of back and forth between both teams. This Wildcats team, as Danny mentioned, was great all year, but a tough loss. This team should not feel bad about itself. They'll certainly be back next season. SIU football still has a chance to have its best regular season finish in a dozen years. The only way that happens is if the Salukis win out. Maroon and white on the road today, taking on Indiana State. We catch this one with SIU up 3-0 in the first. Salukis quarterback Nick Baker wants some more. He's going to come up right here and connect with Avante Cox for the nice pass and catch for the score. SIU now up 10-0. Later on in the second quarter, a 10-play drive by the Sycamores is going to end, and you guessed it, a touchdown pass from Anthony Thompson to Deontay Hendricks. For ISU's first points of the day, it'd still be 13-7 in favor of SIU. On the ensuing drive, Javon Williams Jr. snuck through a pack of Sycamores to extend SIU's lead 19-7 at the half. Second half action now, the Sycamores down 33-7, but Jordan Berner batted this one down for Anthony Knighton, and the catch and the run all the way to the end zone, make it a pick six, 40-7 SIU the score. The Salukis score a season high 47 points. They did give up a touchdown in both the third and fourth quarter, but it was too little, too late for Indiana State. A big victory for SIU as they snap a 2-game skid. Salukis 47-21 winners over the Sycamores. So we started with 3 high school area playoff teams to start the day. Now we have one still standing. Again, a big congratulations to Nashville. They'll play in the Class 2A semifinals 1 week from today. We'll, of course, have much more on them all week long right here on News 3. We thank you for watching and wish everyone a great night.